Woods, he's here.
Mason!
Woods, you look like hammered shit.
Some time for shit in the jungle. It's not, baby.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Jason Hudson, CIA. Thank you for your time, Sergeant.
Right.
I've already briefed Mason broadly about the situation.
Let me fill in the blanks for you. Back in '64, the CIA gave up control of covert operations in Southeast Asia and handed it over to the U.S. military. From that, McAfee SOG was born. Now, aside from being a base for the Marine Corps, Quezon is our launching point for all cross-border activities, mostly Laos and Cambodia. Missions are S&D, sabotage, black propaganda, strategic recon, POW rescue. Mission over here! We gotta move! Get him to the bunker! I'll cover him! Go!
Hudson was down and Quezon was under siege. But like with Weaver, you risked your life to save him.
Hudson was a fucking ice cube. That's what I liked the best.
Your mission priority was to get to Kuwait City, but you all stayed behind to defend Quezon. That wasn't your objective.
You obviously didn't know once. When Quezon needed our help, there's no decision to make.
Hudson.
I'm okay.
Red Rider, over. What's your status? Low on fuel, inbound limit.
Gas in the on the right!
Negative,
We can't get to it! They're close on my flank!
Colonel, it's full, napalm.
Yeah!
Turn movement!
Stop pushing back and forth the barrier!
Good to know. Great! Now hold your position! Let's fucking go! Flip him off!
Hey, Red Rider. What's your position?
He's dead.
Hang tight. Okay,
down.
standing by. Go, go, go!
but a damn sight more maneuverable.
Here's 143. Authorization Sierra Oscar, Golf X-ray. Charge 1 orders to my command.
Affirmative, X-ray. Engaging.
Use the controls to steer the tow missile.
Arc light. 5 minutes out, your X-ray. Targeting sector.
Go ahead.
Target down. Arc light. 2 minutes out. Coordinates received. Keep your head down, X-ray. Attack! 143 inbound. Roger, X-ray. Coming in for strafing.
Keep it up! Nano react!
Arc light. 1 minute out. Understood, X-ray. Commencing run.
Spotted by the gate!
Coordinates received. Keep your head down, X-ray.
He's dead!
Trenchline movement!
Keep it up! Drop that one!
Target down!
They're by the trench line!
Big tanks! You gotta hit him, Mason!
Right, to our right!
Đó!
Chú cho Wong! Thăm chuẩn đi! Xác nhận! Nghe rồi!
Those fucking
Coordinates
tanks!
received. Keep your heads down, X-ray.
Keep it up!
Roger that. You're inbound. Arc light.
It's over. No. This is starting something else. They'll be back.
Bowman! You look like hammered shit, Mason.
Would never do that to you.
Good to see you, Alex.
Jason Hudson, CIA. We're here to talk about your encounter with Russians in Laos. We got word a defector might be in play.
Today, communications are in chaos and commercial flights from the airport have been cancelled. While some
The Tet Offensive was the beginning of the end, when America really started losing the war. Inside the MACV compound in Way City, you established contact with the Russian defector.
No!
We know you did! He turned himself in at MACV! You were there, Mason! He had intel on Dragovich, everything, but it was a lost cause!
Shut the fuck up!
NVA had surrounded the city. MACV had all but burned to the ground. The defector was surely dead.
He wasn't dead!
It was a lost cause, and you still went in. Why?
His protection team had gone dark. I couldn't accept that he was dead. I needed that fucking dossier!
The forces came under supervisor, stopping the attack and forcing the battalion to return to the MACV compound.
Way City. That's when things really started to unravel for you, Mason.
The defector.
MACV compound in sight. You are jumping into some deep shit, Woods.
We're here to yank a defector with vital intel on Soviet involvement in Nam. We lost contact with his security team. He may be holed up in the MACV safe room.
Keep alive! 12 months!
Southwest 16, hook up.
Fast 12, hold your incendiaries. Where we heading, Mason?
Lima 9er, I got eyes on X-ray. We got NVA all over the north wing, Woods.
Light them up, Bowman!
Lima 9 is inbound. X-ray, get your hands down. X-ray, you're clear.
Come on, move up! Out of the way, go! Bowman, northeast corner!
On the way.
The whole damn building's overrun! Dispatch, next floor down! He's one tough son of a bitch. Bowman, what's he saying? Kill the civilians.
Your collaboration with the Americans is proof of your guilt. In accordance with party tradition,
Get down! You do that again, I'll kill you!
X-ray, this is Lehman 9. Anyone who doesn't get out soon isn't going to. The NVA have overwhelmed the entire North Ring.
Molotov! At the window!
Go down. The safe room is down there.
Target eliminated! Clear!
Safe room's been breached.
So where's your contact?
You might have fallen back to the command room. You may still be alive. Let's move. On me. Contact down.
He's down! The safe room's on the other side of the war room. Drop your weapon! RPG!
Tango down.
I'm reloading! Give me cover! He's down! Target down! Roger that! Clear! Lima Niner! Sitrep! Over!
X-ray, the NVA have retaken the MACV South. You are cut off.
Shit! Roger that, Lima Niner.
You better get your asses in gear if you want an evac.
Let's go. We should be in one of these rooms.
Mason, take the door at the far end of the hallway!
Hold it, on me!
Mason.
Reznov. How'd you get out of Vorkuta? Never thought I'd see you alive.
Not are you, my friend. I am here with a warning. Your government would do well to heed. Dragovich is planning an attack on the west.
Did you hear what she came for?
Dragovich. I knew we'd see him again.
His influence spreads like a cancer. Even the Kremlin does not know what he is truly planning. He must be stopped, Mason. Dragovich, Greshenko, Stein, all must die. Are these your men?
Woods, Bowman.
I am Reznov. Viktor.
What took you so long, Mason? That intel better be worth it. Lima Niner, where the hell's our pickup?
X-ray, be advised. Marine forces are engaged in heavy fighting west of the MACV. Push through to Rally Point Delta, 2 clicks north on the river.
We'll make it. You just be there. We're gonna need some close air support for this shit.
RT Texas, this is 1-5. We need immediate air support at Vincent.
Pull it together and give me that radio.
WSOG?
Just give me the radio.
Look at that shit.
Texas, this is Sierra Oscar Golf X-ray. Priority 1, ordered to my command. I authenticate Golf 2, over.
Affirmative, X-ray. Let us know where you need us.
Contact down. X-ray, move out. Target down.
Reloading.
Enemy down.
Got it.
believe Reznov was here in Way City. He was the defector.
He came back for you, Mason. Reznov was back.
Still in one piece, my friend.
I'm good.
Mason! You okay, brother?
I'm still breathing. We'll see you at the rally point. The CSU is right above us.
Put a charge on the ceiling! Blow the floor beneath them!
I got Charlie in my pocket here, 1-0. How much longer?
Now 3 seconds. Clear! Ready, Reznov?
Good work, Mason!
There's our ride.
I'm not so sure.
Get the wounded first. More birds on their way. Sit tight. X-ray, air support is offline while we evacuate the wounded.
Looks like we gotta wait. Everyone load up. I want this LZ secure. Mason set up charges around the perimeter.
Get the wounded first. More birds on their way. Sit tight.
Here they come!
係熱氣放咩？起戰啦！
Roll back!
Contact down!
Throwing a frag!
Enemy down!
Reloading, cover me! Give me some cover! Target down!
He's down!
Taking fire! Contact down!
Roll back!
Contact down!
Enemy down!
Pulling back! Hostile
They are
down!
not retreating! They are regrouping!
Command! X-ray 1-0! Bring a prairie fire down here! Where's that damn evac?
They're heading forward to the NDA! They're taking our birds right out of the sky! You're not the only one trying to get out!
We have a priority 1 package to extract! We need that evac!
We'll find another way! Hold your position! X-ray! Your evac is on its way! X-ray, check your tape! We have a Navy BDR on its way!
Roger that! Not too soon!
Direct fire support to cover arrival! Delta Squadron is on station!
Marking coordinates! Delta Squadron! Burn them up!
Roger, X-ray, target run.
Keep the arm here!
back.
Get your asses to the boat! Incoming! Danger close! Got it! X-ray out!
Marking coordinates! Delta Squadron! Burn them up!
Roger, X-ray, target run.
Keep the arm here!
back.
Get your asses to the boat! Move it! Move!
Go! To the boat!
From the southeast!
Dragovich.
So much for the tense ceasefire.
The enemy's courage could be the result of their newfound ally.
21,
They're closing in!
4, 0, 14.
We have the dossier that the defector gave you at MacV. We've ID'd all of Dragovich's men. Kravchenko, Steiner, Clark. You know them. Masterminds of Project Nova.
Nova 6. And Reznov called it Nova 6. Dragovich.
What do you know about Dr. Clark? We know that Clark was the chemical engineer who formulated Nova 6. Malignant narcissist, degenerate prodigy. Your handler, Jason Hudson, was sent to Kowloon to interrogate Clark. Do you remember?
Why keep asking? You already know everything!
No, Mason, we don't know what the numbers mean. We don't know where they're broadcast from.
Well, why don't you ask Hudson? Kowloon was his mission. He interrogated Clark.
Don't you morons get it? If you think your government-sponsored brutality intimidates me, you clearly don't know anything about Dragovich. I have nothing to gain by talking to you.
Think about what you have to lose.
Do this all day. We got plenty of windows.
Or you can give us what we want and we guarantee your safety.
I'm already a dead man. I've been hunted across every corner of the globe. If you found me, so will they. They know everything you know. They're probably on their way now.
Why?
Dragovich doesn't like loose ends. I've never even dealt with him directly. Only Steiner, the German.
What was the nature of your business?
I was hired to help stabilize certain volatile compounds.
What kind of compounds?
Nova 6. Biochemical weapon. You led them right to me! Get your head down! In the ceiling! This way! Hurry! Did you inhale the gas?
I don't think so.
You're lucky! Spetsnaz inbound! Which way? Up the stairs! To the roof!
Back down!
Right side window! Right side!
Onto the roof! Shoot! Snipers! We need to get to the upper tower! How? We jump!
You gotta be kidding me! Drago!
Come on, the Presiden!
Here! Help me move! Grab what you need! They'll be here before you know it!
You're very well prepared for a dead man.
Just because I accept the inevitability of my fate does not mean I'm in any hurry to embrace it.
Whatever you say, English.
Я поднимаю.
Confirmed!
Раненый!
Не высовывайся! Мы сейчас!
Санитар! Flashbang! Санитар, сюда! They're breaching the windows!
Target down!
Affirmative! He is down!
Enemy down! Which way?
Left door! Onto the rooftop!
You sure you know where you're going?
I'm prepared.
Tango down!
Я вижу! Огонь! Направление! Расправлены!
Target down!
Раненые! Я подражаю! Много целей! Понятно!
Вот туда!
Верта! Фото! Вон они!
Enemy down!
Я его вижу! Он у меня на пушке! Понятно! Верта! Вот он!
Second floor! I see them! Contact down! Вот туда! Enemy forces! Second floor! Quickly! Downstairs!
Confirmed! Tango down!
Down the pipe! Go! Give me window! Hurry up!
Two more assholes.
Dragovich is going to a lot of trouble to shut you up! What are you not telling us?
I told you about Nova 6!
Where is their base? Nam? Laos? Cambodia?
It's Hotel! The Ural Mountains! Yamatal! That's where you'll find Snyder! Sent in a cleanup crew to steal what's left of my research. Well, no, thank you, Dragovich. I can clean up my own mess. Either of you too low on ammo? We still have a ways to go. This way!
Скоро его не будет! On the roof!
Я прикрываю тебя.
Check the roof! Да я его накрыл! Enemy on the roof!
Вот они!
On the left!
Вот он! Он у меня на пушке! Вон они! Гранаты! Прикрытие! Бегли!
Я подражаю!
Он прав!
Target down!
Дозорки!
Confirm the hallway! All the way to the end! Oi! Sanitara! Onto the next balcony!
Get out of there! Keep it up!
Look outside! Balcony on your right!
Contact down!
Good work!
Enemy down!
Not far now! Weapons and ammunition! Grab what you need! Spetsnaz inbound! Удержать! Hostile down! Oh, now! Weapons and ammunition! Grab what you need! Spetsnaz inbound! Vanya, watch my back! I need to unlock this door! Help me while I get this door open!
Watch your fire!
Been a while.
Throwing grenade!
54, 23,
I see them! First floor!
Cover me,
I'm slipping! I got you!
What about the numbers, Clark?
Not now! Держу их огнем! Он у меня такие! Я их вижу! Я подъезжаю! Он у меня опять! Let's go! Taco, this is Red Eye! Immediate extraction! Street level, tower 4, south side!
Roger, Red Eye. On the way. Been watching the fireworks down here. They're just after the ascent.
Negative! He's dead! Red Eye out! Come on, Hudson! I see a way down! This way!
Where we headed?
Clark ID'd a Nazi scientist working for Dragovich. His name's Steiner. We're going to Russia, Mount Yamantau.
We know that Jason Hudson briefed you on the intel extracted from Dr. Clark at Kowloon.
Hudson said that Clark was insane. Paranoid. Fixated with numbers.
Clark created Nova 6, a nerve toxin that can rupture a body in seconds.
Dragovich's second in command, Kravchenko, tested in Vietnam. On them? On us? On his own? He doesn't care. Reznov told me at Vorkuta.
What did he tell you?
Mason, listen to me.
It was a long time ago. Far away.
Dragovich, Steiner, Kravchenko, all must die.
But he told me what they did, what kind of men they were, why they all must die.
My father was a musician in Stalingrad. During the German occupation, the sound of his violin filled the air with magnificent music. Korsakov, Stasov, many of the great nationalist composers. To my countrymen, it was a symbol of hope. To the Germans, it was a symbol of defiance. Even now, his music still haunts me. The Nazis slit his throat while he slept. Collaborating with any Nazi is a betrayal against all of Mother Russia. Dragovich, Khrushchenko were not troubled by such matters. They look only to advance their own interests and agendas.
Everything is loaded. They are waiting.
Viktor, it is time.
Yes, Dmitri. Time to hunt down the last remnants of the fascist right.
Nevsky, grab the gear. We are moving out.
The men and I have fought through the most bitter of winters on the Eastern Front. We were no strangers to cold, even now. The blood in my veins chills when I think back to the events of that day, far, far from home.
Ah! The hero of Berlin graces us with his presence. Have you not tired of battle, Reznov?
As long as Mother Russia has enemies, I will answer her call.
Put aside your petty rivalry, Kravchenko. Captain Reznov will do as he is told. We are here for one German, and one German only, Dr. Friedrich Steiner. This man has offered his cooperation to our cause. He is not to be harmed. Disobey this order, and you will be shot.
What happened in Stalingrad between you and Dragovich?
When the German occupation began, he and his lapdog, Trachenko, left my men and I hopelessly outnumbered. Promises of reinforcements were made, but not kept. Dragovich and Trachenko are opportunists, manipulators. They are not to be trusted, Dmitri.
Dmitri Petrenko was one of the bravest men I have ever known. He fought by my side from the siege of Stalingrad to the fall of Berlin. The wounds he sustained, ensuring our victory, should have earned him a hero's welcome to Russia. But Stalin had little need for heroes.
The German must not be harmed! We need Steiner alive! Now move! Both of you!
Let's go! It is good to fight for your side once more.
Yes, Matthew. One final victory. Search every corner of this camp. Only stand to be spared. Hoorah!
Up
are trying to surrender.
They have tried before. Do not let them.
Launch control building!
Push on, my friend! Clear the next area! Crush all who stand in our way!
Einer verwundet hier! Hab ihn! Mit der Auge! Da sind sie! Give me cover! Ich sehe ihn!
Good job!
Be careful! There may be more of them!
Eine verwundet hier! You are no more!
He is not here!
It must be closer to the ship! Spread out!
Holy moly!
Diese explosive Machtwagen von der Waters!
If you have any more smoke grenades, use them now! We must be getting close to Steiner!
He will be where all cowards reside. As far away from the battlefield as possible.
After this mission, do you think we will go home?
I hope so, Dmitri. I hope so.
Ready?
This way! Up the stairs!
Einer verwundet hier! Hab ihn im Visier! Einer verwundet hier!
Frederick Stein.
Do not point that weapon at me, Russian dog!
You will take me to Dragovich. As I looked into the German's eyes, I saw all the evil of the fascist Reich still burning strong. At that moment, every fiber of my being yearned to put an end to his wretched life. But I was a soldier then. I still believed in orders.
We must hurry! There are Germans who would sooner see it destroyed than captured!
You assured me there would be no problems.
I cannot control the actions of the SS, General Dragovich! They are sworn to defend the Reich till their last breath!
Noble, but futile. Kravchenko, finish up here!
Reznov, you and your men will lead the way. Yes, sir! Petrenko! Vikarev! Nevsky! Volov! We are moving out!
Steiner, tell me more about your association with the Giftiger Stern project.
In 43, the Führer realized the Allies could not be held back for much longer. We began to look for more unconventional solutions. Throughout the war, my own research was focused on chemical weapons. It was meticulous and frustrating work. However, what we finally developed was a weapon more effective than we had ever dared to imagine. The weapon now housed within this vessel.
Nova 6. However effective the Nova 6 chemical may be, you still had to find a way to unleash it.
Long-range V2 rockets to be launched from this outpost. The targets were command and control centers. Washington, D.C. was our first target. Then Moscow.
Ambitious and commendable, Herr Steiner.
But we were too late. The British were upon us and their bombers crippled the ship. Locked in the ice, we tried to salvage what we could, but it was too late. Germany had surrendered, and a Russian flag flew over Berlin. The SS had orders to destroy the ship if we were attacked.
Clearly, they failed. The explosives were never activated.
This is it.
Reznov, open the door.
We We had found what we were looking for. Nova 6. The German weapon of mass destruction now belonged to Mother Russia. Or so it seemed. Our victory was to be short-lived. Dragovich wanted to see the effects of the poison firsthand. It was also an opportunity to remove a thorn in his side. I had long known of their distrust, what kind of men they were. It was a betrayal I should have foreseen. The nature Tentara was a hero. He deserved a hero's death. Instead of giving his life for the glory of the motherland, he died for nothing. Like an animal. He should have died in Berlin. As I watched my closest friend die, it became clear we were not the only ones seeking the German weapons. The Western allies circled like vultures. Of course, Dragovich, Krashenko, and Steiner scattered like rats, leaving me to contend with the British.
British commandos assaulting our positions!
Door! Enemy! He's down! Good kill! At the door! I'll get down! There he is!
I will add the explosive!
We will plunge this vessel into the depths of hell.
We cannot let either side possess this terrible weapon.
More British!
We have to get off the ship! Now!
The door's sealed! Shoot the support beams! We can bring down the gantries!
Yes! Go, my friends! Go! Keep moving! This is not our war!
But who do we fight?
Everyone! We stand alone!
We can use them!
You want no man!
He's down! I hear you! There they are! Down below! Hurry! Go, Reznov! Go!
I had destroyed the Nova 6 shipment and prevented it from falling into the hands of the British. But I was a fool to think that the threat was over. It was only after I was captured and sent to Vorkuta that I learned of Dragovich's true intentions. He will die before he gives up on Nova 6. Mason, listen to me. We are running out of time, my friend. Can you trust your leaders to destroy it? Or do you think they will use it? The flag may be different, but the methods are the same. They will use you as they used me. You must decide. Decide what you think is worth fighting for. Dragovich, Kravchenko, Stalin. These men must die.